We love you all. Today, instead of partying like with a group of people, I come here to party with all of you from around the world. Happy Thanksgiving. Every day should be Thanksgiving, because every morning when I wake up, it's a Thanksgiving ceremony. And when you live like that, your life is a blessing itself. So let's I wanna send my love, my light, my hello to all of you in the universe. May this speech inspire the connection with the higher self to realize the truth, your consciousness evolution, and if you are ready, you can recognize who you are at the deepest level. We love you all. You are amazing. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Don't harm the chickens. Don't harm the chickens. Chicken, they wouldn't do anything to you because chicken. So don't because people say so and you just participating in, getting rid of like other beings' lives in mass number on Sunday. Use your own discernment. I want the world to start like creating something that's so beautiful, that involves a lot of love, that create vegetarian but tastes better than meat and have the better nutrients than meat. You're gonna be the richest, We're heading toward that way. We love you. Today I'm gonna share about a topic that is very, I would say, sensitive. Sensitive. That not many people are willing to talk about, because when they talk about it, they are being judged based on we don't know where those come from and how accurate those rumors are, I would say, to know something if it's true or not, listen from the ones with love, with freedom, clarity, top of their game. The world calls them genius. And today I'll share with you all the secret why they become genius in their field. Okay. Well, I would say if you have light, you naturally attract things that you go beyond the physical, the mundane human body. That's how you become genius, like, which is higher frequencies, not being in low densities of lower evolutions. And when you are in those higher modes, those are the game changers. They download technologies, higher knowledge, wider knowledge, wisdom, wider perspectives that give beauty, joy, beautiful experiences. I would say I'm seeing what's coming in the next few months. And it's for the better. It's for the better. The law, it's like the law right now, as I say, until the new heaven is here. Contrast and expansion. Contrast and expansion. But everything is happening for the awakening of humanity. Today I'm gonna share about the tools that will help you ascend higher in consciousness evolutions. that all scientists talk about, that all geniuses know about. No. And I would like to give clarity to that aspect so that people can do it in a wise way. Your heart will know what is right. When people, today I want to talk about, because like recently I went to the place where psychedelic over there is legal, you know, and I tried it. And because in my case, I have prior experience about consciousness and superconsciousness. So I'm in control of all of my body mind, all body mind, from grossest to subtlest. So when I tried it, I know exactly what the frequencies of those plants are. When I'm gonna have the screen here. Well, just, you know what psychedelic is? I will give a video where Elon Musk talk about what psychedelic is, okay? Watch. I will give like, because he will speak English anyway, but I will have like a Vietnamese translation so that more people can get to understand it, because there are many Vietnamese who are watching as well. Okay, watch.
As younger people are elected to office, then they're more, less uptight about drugs and stuff. You've seen like one state after another kind of like legalize marijuana. Some states, I think, mushrooms are legalized. Yeah, it's like nobody's committing crimes with mushrooms.
No.
Yeah.
He said no. He said nobody can make crime out of mushroom, because I know why. That is one of the, to me, because I see frequency of matters. And when I tried it, that has the frequency of, well, but you have to use like pure ones, you know. You have to use like pure ones. The ones that are grown with love. Hang on. I think there's like, okay. Because today is holiday, so there are like guests who come and visit it, like the family who come and visit. And I have my own family over here. And so, okay, this is what I like to enjoy for today. And I want to use my day in the most meaningful and beautiful way. Okay. So, but you have to find like a pure source. Hold on. Okay. I can see why when I talk about this topic, you see, it attract people, like attract like outsiders, and it's all good. It's all good. Cause this still have a lot of negativity like perspectives to it. Normally the end, yeah, because the universe talk to me all the time. Okay, so this is a very sensitive topic, but we're gonna get it like clear beautifully. You have to find the ones that grow it with pure love, pure heart. That's how, and not contaminated by chemicals. These are the plants that I call fruits from the tree of life. I gotta share it, otherwise I gotta share this truth, my truth. So hang on, I wanna turn it louder. When I I can feel their energies, like somebody has their family come and visit them. Okay. So and like you should have proper guidance. Some people who are so egoic, they say something like they can figure it out. Yes, if you have worked on purifying your body mind to a certain extent. Some people, when they take like the psychedelic, which is more like meditation, but this tool kind of help you to the golden mushroom. It help you to melt the it's kind of like you go beyond. In my experience, it's kind of like melt the body part, and that's when you connect with your higher self. And when the more it depend on your level of higher self, everybody will see their own version. But for me, I see the universe, not just the universe. I see all the laws of the universe. And I see who I am in the beginning and the end. And I see like the love that I experienced in my meditation over and over again before. But then it tell me about this frequency of the plant that I tried. So this let's hear Elon Musk talk about it first.
Yeah. Are you in support of psychedelics?
Yeah, I think like some of the psychedelics can be pretty helpful for like PTSD and like serious like psychological trauma and depression. Like psychedelics are like way better for treating depression than a lot of like the SSRIs and stuff that are given out.
You see that? I will replay it. And this is from the mouth of a person who many people call genius. And I will share with you many other genius who speak about this topic. To me, I see how every step of my journey unfolds when I plan it that way. And it's beautiful. But to those out there, many people out there who are so not liberated from the body, mind attachment. This, if that you use in a pure way, and if you know how to purify yourself, and you meet the people who are pure at heart and have the light, the true light to help you, then it will help you. This is what people around the world, the tribe around the world. I'm talking about pure ones, because when I see people, I can see their light. And those who are with pure light, then their intention is different. How they live their life is different. How they do things is different. Okay, listen to this again. And I would share later on with you about the scientist, Brian Greene. There's many others. There are shows that Rogan, very famous guy. He interviewed like Elon Musk. He interviewed many other famous guys. I don't remember all the names, but I have it. Later on, I'll send you the links, okay? And so, what is the other guy's name? Lex Fridman. He also talked about psychedelic. And in the way that these smart people, I would call smart, they speak about this topic is more of like to educate because of the greatness. Because of the greatness. They want to educate. They want to show people the possibilities out there. But just like in meditation, why certain people, when they meditate, they would see a lot of trauma. And there are certain people who, when they meditate, they level up. For me, like the whole earlier journey would just level up, just ascending. I have exceptional concentration ability and wisdom. Just keep on leveling up that all of my masters didn't know why. And all of the fellow meditators also didn't understand. I didn't also understand back then. But now, everything just, all the pieces just come together and I see why. Okay, like I say, all of my intention is to bring more tools for people to ascend, to unite with the higher perspectives, higher self, higher knowledge. And that's only then heaven is manifested, because it will take ascension of individuals to ground the energy. And when enough light, enough knowledge, then it will be like your body will change as well. And that's called civilization according to Kardashev scale. Kardashev scale, civilization. We are now type 0, which is, I think, the lowest, right? The lowest of the low. 0 cannot be lower than that. And when I look into the Akashic record, I see other civilizations. The higher civilizations, the higher immortality, the higher the light. And so when these people, the doctors, the scientists, the richest people who talk about how psychedelic has helped them, then it may help you too. I say it by greatness that I say it. When every time I experience something that I know it has potential to liberate human, to ascend human, because that's what I'm here to do, I don't keep it to myself, and I'm gonna share it. Okay, listen again.
As younger people are elected to office, then they're more, less uptight about sort of drugs and stuff. You've seen like one state after another kind of like legalize marijuana. Some states, I think, mushrooms are legalized. Yeah, it's like nobody's committing crimes with mushrooms.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you in support of psychedelics?
Yeah. I think like some of the psychedelics can be pretty helpful for like PTSD and like serious like psychological trauma and depression. Like psychedelics are like way better for treating depression than a lot of like the SSRIs and stuff that are given out.
You hear it clearly? Okay, so and then I'll share with you the videos that that scientist Greene, Dr. something Doblin, and all this, great people like Joe Rogan, Lex Fridman. Lex Fridman, I didn't watch him enough to see if he tried it, but you can guess. You can pretty much guess by the way they say it. But Rogan, he tried it, and it has changed his life. I have watched videos of them, and I like it a lot. I like their perspectives. And I also watch like the 6 levels of like DMT about psychedelics. But I would say if there's level, I'm level 8 or something. Because I pass all of them, but I see more than even they talk about that are levels that exist. Just like I mentioned previously, I opened like a golden door. And we saw that, all of my team members saw that before it happened. And I would design my life that way. So that I know tools to share with people out there in a pure way, not in a commercial or like not in a way of the ego. Back then I shared about meditation. I healed people. All kind of things, right? But then, now since I came to that place, I designed my system that way so that I recognize about that. That plant can't melt away your body. It's kind of like make you feel like when your body, like I normally say, the barrier is your body itself. And when the body is kind of like not melted, you are connected with the higher self. And that's what people saw. Just like, I'll give example. Joe Rogan, when he tried it. And then the spirit said to him, he didn't know who that is, but I know that's his soul. The spirit say, like bad word, like F you, something like that, basically. And you can tell why, because he has like, he's pretty socialized guy. Not sure if inside his house is more like introvert or something, but he worked with people. He worked with like leaders. And so it takes a lot of like motivations, research, knowledge, all that skills, right, of the world. And so when he speak about, when he first used psychedelic, his spirit, he doesn't know what to call that, but I know that's his soul. Everyone see that soul. Mm-hmm. And depending on your level, you'll be able to see. Make sure you purify yourself first, and you know what you are taking first, and who you are taking it with first. Otherwise, it's dangerous. Because just like this hand, you can use to harm or you can use to help. Okay? I would say a lot of people use it in not a right way, or they don't have the right tool. And that's why some negativity happened. And I see why. Just like in meditation, sometimes when I came to meditation centers and people say, oh, this person is crazy, like he went like, I've never like on my journey, it's never like that. It's bliss and tears of grace and happiness, very calm. I love my higher self. I love my true self. Peace, loving, that's all. Like peace, loving, knowledge, and the ability to create. And I know that law of creations, I saw them. And I've been sharing them with you. I've seen all of the way of body, mind, how they works. But like recently, I discover ways that I'm sharing with you. So there are more people out there have more tools to come back home to who they really are, who they come from, or what their consciousness evolution is. And this guy, Joe Rogan, I watched the video, and when he saw his spirit for the first time, the spirit like say the bad word like F you, right? And like he's surprised. And I can understand why. They didn't really explain it, but I can understand why. Because when you imagine the kind of mind that he carried to interact with like all of those leaders in the world, to handle all of that knowledge and memories, all the strategies of the world, the duality. Then when he meet the spirit say, F you, right? And then, but this guy, this is how it works. You are the owner, the creator of your destiny. This guy, because when people experience all kind of grace, all kind of level up, it just tell me what they've been doing on their journey. Are they keeping themselves pure, happy, joy, positive? I feel that I'm very lucky and blessed in that way. Before I didn't even know anything about this, or even meditation. And then when he started like observing things, when he's free from the body, right? When I watch things, I understand everything. But it just, sometimes when they say things, not necessarily they understand, well, let's say that's his spirit, and then but when they and then he started, when you are free from the body, you will start like unify with that more of the oneness. Like I said again, depending on your level of purity, you'll be able to unite with the oneness. And if you are purest, you realize enlightenment before, and when you take it, you will see God, the beginning and the end, the purest, but our knowledge. And that's the blessings. Like when you realize what it called enlightenment, it's not just bless you in this life, in heaven, but it's bless you in this life and whatever you do from that point on. Like when I took it, I saw like immediately I know how to navigate it. I saw all the collective consciousness in there. And the law of collective consciousness is everything is connected in that Akashic record. That Akashic record which help people see past, present, future. Muhammad saw past, present. Muhammad, Jesus, Buddha, Moses, they all have this knowledge, right? Seeing beyond the mundane. When this person, he is free from the body, he start seeing things in a more unity, loving, and then that would automatically change and reprogram their behavior. And so That's how they say psychedelic healed many diseases that better than many others that people know. And this is from the mouth of Elon Musk. And later will be from the mouth of, I'll share it from scientists Brian Greene and other scientists, all scientists, top in their game. Okay. So, and then later on when he started observing in a nice way, in a more unity way, because the more you are down in the lower frequency of the ego, is when you hate, is when you agitate, because it's so dense. But the more you know how to ascend through meditation, through the ancient knowledge, that's called medicine. Psychedelic is like medicine according to ancient like words. I'll share all of those videos, okay? I will focus on core strategy to help you have a proper knowledge. And okay. So, and then since he started recognizing and understanding life in a more unity way, loving way, when you are free from the body, your natural state is love. The more higher consciousness, the more you just see yourself as more one with the whole. You naturally see it that way. The ego is the barrier why you're in duality. Right? And so, after he changed and shift his knowledge, and he's become more loving, pure, then the spirits tell him, I love you like XXXX times, right? Like many times. I don't remember exactly many times, but the spirit then change and then say, I like you. You will see the truth. You don't need to face, whatever, the scale after you die. Like to see if the universe or God like you or not like you. When you're free from the body, you will get to see that and ascend higher evolution while being alive. For me, I had to go through meditations and purify myself. And by that, I knew how to navigate all of this. And I see the truth in all of these natural medicine, and I'm sharing it with you. And I'm sharing the words of all the top in the games, leaders, what they share about this, that I see. Okay? So, like, I want to emphasize it because it's so important. When you are not pure, you can meditate and see all the traumas. Some see ghosts, some see devil when they try the psychedelic. It could be from many different reasons. Could be the one that they are with. It's because when they start seeing things beyond this, beyond these eyes, they will start seeing the spirit world. At that time, who are you with? Your merit will determine that. That's why I said it's so important to work on your merit, especially what you call for spirit evolution, for spiritual journey. And spiritual journey is the thing that's real. This body is temporarily experience. Okay. Depend on who you are with, what you are taking, how pure is that? Is that ancient knowledge that's kept pure and grown pure from the heaven land, from the land of light, from the loving hands? And are you surrounding the people who already purify themselves and in the pure consciousness evolution already? That will determine what you see. But for me, I can see everything, and because at that time I'm formless. at time I would see the devil as well, but I would talk to him. What you trying to do? And then like it would show me all the dangers and things. I say, like blow all of them at once and let me see. And then you could see everything is all like even many civilizations are destroyed, not you. Not the formless in heaven. No. I already know and recognize that formless years ago without the help of psychedelic. Okay? And now this is for you. And I designed it so that I get to go to the place and I tried it so that I can share it with you. Those who might need to connect with the fruit from the tree of life and then come back home. To me, what fruit from the tree of life means when I say it. Fruit from the tree of life means the frequencies of the food that bring you beyond duality. Back then, Adam and Eve ate the forbidden fruits of duality, and these eyes started opening. Now the key of life is eating the fruit of heaven, the fruit from the tree of life that close these eyes and open the eye of truth, the eye of heaven, which is your higher self. When you're in a higher level of light, you connect back home, the heaven version of you. Okay. Very important, okay? I would say, and come to the place where it's legal. Respect the law of this world. I understand. Come to the place where it's legal and practice it with the pure ancient knowledge from the pure plant that's grown on the land of heaven. I know where those lands are. Every step of my life is ordered. And I know, and then do that with that who already purify themselves, who are pure and clean. And when you take it, you can see their light for who they really are. You will see the face of all beings for who they really are. You see the truth. These eyes don't help you see the truth. These eyes help you see good, bad, right, wrong. You know, benefits and not benefit. But this eye is the eye that before these two opened and came out and were kicked out of heaven. Because of food, they were kicked out. Now because of food, come back. Eat the right food that bring you away from the ego, that bring you out of the human density. That's when I used the fruit from the tree of life. And I was given that key. Every step of my journey is ordered. Okay. Doesn't matter what you may be thinking right now. Too overwhelmed for you. But if you'd have the eye to see, just look at, feel it, and look at my true form, my true light. You will see, all of my wishes for you is to see the truth. And when you see the truth, it's beautiful. All the enlightened masters at all time, all they talk about is truth, 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 and nothing else but truth. The truth of what? The truth that everyone comes from God, that source. And the truth about what? The truth is the Son, the Father, the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is your higher self. But there are levels to the Holy Spirit, and that's how God designed this magnificent, infinite possibilities. But if you realize the truth at the deepest level, you will see that one and only, the one and only, who created all of this and is in charge of all this and know all of this right now. That would hold all the truth of the universe, know how everything works, and can also change it. You know, change it by that creator's will. Enlightenment when you reunite with that creator. Omnipresent nirvana. Okay. So I'll be sharing with you the videos that I talk about that psychedelic. Make sure you are come to the like a place where it's legal to do that, and the place I would say it's working for the highest good of all, and you have no clue how the creator can make everything shift by will. Nothing can, even the darkest devil cannot defeat. The darkest devil has to listen. I saw that it shift right in front of the knowing, the seeing. When you doesn't have a form, you don't have fear. At the highest level, you are that. And then you can speak with all of them and they have to obey. Our darkest devil. I would say, when you realize that formless and that state, live in the unit, live in, how you call it? When you realize that, all that you started doing is just to keep on adding light, keep on healing everything that you see. Depend on what perspective you're seeing from. Let's say the highest perspective. Create your life. Create your life. If you are at the level of formless, then at that time, doesn't matter what show up in front of you. You can talk to it and shift it right in front of your eyes. Try it and you will see. And this is what the people who you call genius are doing. It is the law of the universe. They just know how to ascend their frequencies, but also their righteousness have come in, that their authority has everything to do with their level of liberation, their soul. And some who become like creator, how you call, some who become real successful in their field, they have been working on their light warriors. They have strong light. Okay. And these people back then, when I see them, even when I was practicing meditation, but because the knowing inside me, which was already activated, I recognized these people. They just look pretty. And I didn't know how to explain it. But right now I see very clearly it's the prettiness of purity, of purified soul, a purified body to more unify with the soul. The soul is where the beauty is. Okay. That. And that is that. Okay. I'll continue with other items on the list that I have here. Last time on my Vietnamese channel, you remember I have my nose got it's got like this. It's like stuck. It's like I have to do that. And then at the end, because I feel the collective. And then at the end of the speech, there was one person who commented on the channel saying, "Thank you so much, Master. My nose has been blocked for days. And now that when I come to your channel, it's clear." I say, this is the reason. Because when I meditate and I healed it, it's clear. It's blocked for days for her. Until she watched it and then I feel her. And when I meditate, purify, and she was healed. If you love your family or you love your people, be careful with what you generate toward them. But if you generate that to the creator, it come back to you right away. Then you know what you generate. Okay? Then what you generate into who. But because that's why like honoring the creator, like doing like all the beautiful things to the creator, your origin. Because the creator, have you seen the Holy Spirit? If you do, you'll be like complimenting all day long. It's a masterpiece. All beauty in the whole universe you can think of. When you love your loved ones, don't generate fear toward them. I'll give example. Don't generate such things like what if, like doubt and fear. Those are low frequency of its own, Generate confirmation, affirmation, adding light, adding more positivity to them. That's what's helpful, okay? There are people in the world who have to be so analytical. Why? Because of liars. Liars are those, to me, liars are those who are so involved in the ego. The more you're in the ego, the more you try to get something from somebody or from life, from somebody or from life. And it's ugly. It's ugly. And that's really, it's what makes people in the world become so analytical, because they live in a world where people are so in a lower density of the ego. Like, everyone always like wanting something from somebody. Wanting love, wanting like things, wanting things from people. Like, so I just want everyone to ascend to higher level frequency, and so they can just, they just live in more unity, pure love. And you are automatically love when your body melts, when your body when you don't perceive the body, you automatically love. That's the beauty things. That's when you're free from the ego. And that's why the psychedelic you practice in the right way, it heals your traumas. It heals what they call PTSD, something like that. All kind of disease. I don't even know what they call. Anxieties. Okay. There are rumors that people say in the world about like the negativity. I see the reasons, but let's aware of what we are speaking, because what we are doing is we are doing to ourselves. Let's not harming anybody, even by words, okay? So there are egos. Still try to talk about it, but because when people is involved in the ego, it's like advantage, right? And there are things that they might when they're so dense in the ego, they might try to prevent the heaven from happening, okay? And by that, they try to prevent heaven from happening. And there's tactic. Just like back then, Lucifer came all the fallen angels, make them fallen angels, They want to be strong in their perspective. But what good? Because at times, like last night I saw like in my meditation, I saw a form of snake. And normally I just send light and they would be destroyed. But this snake just keep on showing the the tongues and like the face. And then I say, what do you want? And then it say, how you call? I had to translate it from that word. Fame. Kind of like fame, but has some love to it as well. That's what it wants. Fame, power, fame. And then at that time, I would like show it in the whole universe. I would show in when you are free from the body, depending on your level of consciousness, you will have some authority. I would show it past, present, and future with all the fames that snake possibly have. And I would see like it experience all kind of things. But then at the end, and then it has to come back and tell me that it experienced like all of that over and over again, but it never get a sense of pure, true love. That snake cannot get a sense of pure, true love. And I would say the people around that snake, because the snake is not, I mean, the snake is so pretty, right? And so I would see, and then like, you would see that snake get all the holding and like pampering and stuff, but still, for how long? Until that being is bored with being fake, right? Because when they don't have true happiness, they don't have true love, they cannot love you with true authenticity. And that's what the snake wanted. It has all the power and all the fame, but still it tells me it cannot get the attention that true, authentic love. And when I talked to my team member about that, she said she understands it totally. Because back then she has to be with somebody who's so rich, and that's what she wanted at that time. But then at some time she gets spoiled and experience all the riches and abundance. But then because like she doesn't have the quality of truth within her heart, so at that time she just like, they didn't really have true happiness and true love that's of the soul of freedom, right? And so they would just like in duality, being affected by their own emotion and cravings, and being affected by the emotions and the craving of the world around them. They don't have true happiness. And so when someone don't have true happiness, how can that being give you true happiness? That's what the snake wanted it. It has everything but never true love. Never. When she get like bored about all of that, that's the human nature. Without love, without knowledge, without purpose, she'll get bored, and then she kicked him out of the way. And that's what happened many times in her journey. That's when she started trying to learn the truth, so she can find her true, to really love herself first and find the true love of the universe before she experiences love again. So she know what's, yeah. Find yourself first and then love. Find yourself first and love. Only then you don't crave for love from outside, but you outflow your love. You give love abundantly. It's not necessarily that the person in front of you that deserve it, but it's you who is so righteous and deserve it. In the perspective of Creator, you see that who you are is what matters. Doesn't matter about a topic, you can change it. With that fabric, you can change it to the best of all by letting that inspire the overflowing of love within you. Doesn't matter, that version, that perception is that being's perception. It doesn't have to be true in your perception, but your perception will manifest that which matches your perception, which is elite and pure and happy and joyful and truthful and loving and pure. You know, work on yourself and perceive life the way you want to experience next. Because to me, this immortal journey of like exploration, I just keep on moving, traveling the universe. When you see it like that, you have infinite energy. You are not like, you have all this time to travel all these dimensions, right? And because you are more of the soul and that which is beyond soul, liberated from soul, even the formless. When you reunite with those knowledge, you see the truth beyond the density of the mundane of birth and death. You know, be the alchemy. I would say doesn't matter what's in front of me. Because there are beings who attract me. It must be something that the righteous life that they have done that attracts such light, right? But then it doesn't matter what your consciousness evolution is. I will perceive you by my level of light and dimension. I project it to this world. And with that fabric, I can create the best version of me that that I'm creating this human experience from any fabric right in front of me. You understand? Whatever you do to the universe, you are doing to yourself. Okay? Don't be distracted or don't be fooled by people or human behaviors, but be seeing the world with your own knowledge dimension, right? Keep on connecting with the light, downloading the light. That's the make it happen kind of people. That's the game changers. We don't have to believe in the things that we see before our eyes if it's not yet pretty. Believe in what you project out to them. That's how I see it. That's how I see everything around me. And you will see what I'm manifesting. It's just like when sometimes it's too overwhelming, I cry the tears of love. When you are free from all of this and you really experience the flow of love to all things that you experience, it's tasty. And I love tasting those tears of outflow, like overwhelming with love, with grace, with knowledge, with understanding. Last night I cried like deep crying, but overflowing the tears of love and grace for how everything is unfolding in a most beautiful, miraculous way. Beautiful miracles. I'm amazed by knowledge. To me is tasty. And when you are free and you more rounded yourself in higher perspectives, you will see how every step of your journey just gets better. It's the consciousness evolution that you already experience, that's already completed, right? And then on my journey, I see some stage where I have to do some things that I never suffer like most people in the world, but that I have to do some things that are grosser in the like I have to do the office things, though very respected and loved by the whole company organization. But to me, what I did like that compared to what I'm doing right now is cannot compare. But when I look back, I see why I had to do that at that time with that version, because the selfishness. When I let go of all the good things that I have at that time to go practice meditation, instead of giving to my roommate, I put them in the trash. Selfishness, right? And that's why I had to, and then later on I regret. I said, when I started realizing the truth, I regret. I wish I gave it to other people, But now even the stuff that I'm using, I give to people. I give to people. I give. Every opportunity that I have, and then I give to people. Just like today, I give all the sweets that I have to my roommates. The 2 roommates. And I put all the sweets over there. And then I said, we love you. Happy Thanksgiving. And then I go and do my things that I love. Okay. But then, you will see some stage of your consciousness evolution, why you have to do certain things, what's your perception at that time. I would say the only thing that I can recommend people to work on is your freedom from the body. And there are tools like meditation will help you do that. Don't you notice after you do meditate properly, like the way I shared, by the observer mind, at that time you purify the density, and then after you open your eyes, everything's so peaceful and calm, easy to love, easy to enjoy, easy to adore, see things with more clarity, just like that. I would say not many people have an opportunity to meditate to the highest levels and have all these opportunities, all the opportunities. I created those opportunities, but not many people have the willing or the discipline or by the family, the duty things around them doesn't allow them to do what I were able to do, and I'm glad that I did. Okay, I did earlier in my journey. And that's what the tribes, like the higher civilization tribes do. They would like heal themselves first, realize the truth first, the law of the universe first, before they get married, before they involve in family. That's how they can have a good family, true love. They know what they want. They know what's true. They know what's important. And I'm glad that I did it so early. Okay, I have to clarify a few things, because my whole life I don't know how to lie, okay? And when I lie, people recognize it, and I don't have a need to do that. But my community, they love me so much. Everything I speak is right. That's the attitude of my community. Whatever I speak is right, and so that. I can see why, because some things I tell them in advance come true, all came true. Just like a case in my family, I already predicted and say 2 years ago, now happened. And then my dad say, how does she know? They still don't believe in, like, they still think that I'm the 2-year-old that they hold on the hands, and the 5 years old that they have to like babysit me, So, I will share with you the things that will help you look at life easier and better. For me, it's all about But a lot of time, pure people, because they are so pure, they are the reflection of the collective consciousness. That's why a lot of time they are wrongly judged. But like for me, I would see all of that thoughts. Like you don't have to speak in person. And so when I let me turn the music loud. Okay, so but humans have kind of like natural evil kind of like perspectives because they're so dense in the body. They don't have to meditate and ground themselves in higher levels like so. For me, the way I perceive life is very pure. And a lot of time I'm very surprised by how people really come up with all of that they're so hard to themselves. And I don't mind to speak about everything and anything because I don't have anything to hide, okay? And so last time I shared that I received like $10,000 worth of gold, not here, right? In other country that somebody sent to me. Because that's the kind of gold that I normally buy. I normally like, because I say it so that I don't want the person who give me to think that, oh, I say like, more than the actual value of the gold, you know. This is for them. This is for them. So that you know, and then it will help you in life. In like, you just know if the person is pure and what then, you know. It's just like misunderstanding, different perspective. But that's true. There are people who give me earrings, rings, money, a lot more than that worth. A lot more than that number that I gave you last time. But the thing is, when I buy gold, even smaller piece of that is like, it's worth like almost like I got $3,000. I don't know about the value at this time, but like, and then 4 pieces of that is like more than 10,000. That's the kind of gold that I normally bought. Okay. So that's when I look at it, because I don't give importance to much to the worldly, because that doesn't define me or determine me. I have a lot of those, I tell you, but not here, okay? And then that's what I know. And when I look at it, and then I posted it, and then like, oh, but then later on I realized that all my team members say, oh, it's a little bit less value compared to the number that, oh, she posted like the quantity of that. And then I said, oh, okay. I don't want anyone to have some kind of misunderstanding about, I need to clarify everything. It's for your good. And it will help you perceive life better. And then I say, oh, this is what it is. I don't know, because I know I bought a smaller piece and it's a lot more value, like many more value than that. And so I said, oh, then I I shared a wrong number. And then, but when I look at it, I speak it right, because with all the other jewelries that people send over and money people send over, a lot more than that. So what perspective are you looking at? That's the thing. If you look at things with a love perspective and with like freedom perspective, kind of like you don't get important to the things that probably those who don't have money or those who gold is so important to them, or like $10,000 at everything, then they would look into it and give so much importance to it. But to me, pieces of gold are pieces of gold. I have them, and I have them, and the qualities that I used to know, I didn't even pay attention to even know the qualities, the quantity, you know. So I just share it, not intentionally trying to like make things up. No, I don't have a need to do that, you know. Love you all. I just want to give like clarity so that even the people who know that or how much those are, and they it's clear, you know, because they watch me, they love me so dearly, and I love and I adore them. I adore them. And I just love how they are coming out. I just love to see how people come out themselves and live a life that's, that's more for the loving of others, for supporting something that's meaningful, that's have some higher qualities compared to like the duality sufferings. And yeah, I appreciate, like I value all the beautiful qualities in each and every one of you, and I just want to see how you grow like that, because that's how I see this journey. Back then when I was selfish, that's when I didn't have so much saving either, even though I wear like professional clothes, expensive clothing, but then like no, not like people see, because inside it's a lot of, it's like selfishness. But when I started giving and loving people, and that's when abundance started following, and a lot more than before. I see that's why I just keep on giving, sharing the law of the universe. And I want you all to experience that beauty, not just with me, but you can do that with your family members, your parents, the people who need like love and help in front of you. We love you. That back then one person had, because I've seen that I use essential oils for many lifetimes. And like one time when I was in a house in California, one student came and she cut my hair. She's a hair stylist. And when she stand next to me and cut my hair, because I didn't want to have to travel that hour, because I live on a mountain. I live on a beautiful place on a mountain. And I didn't want to travel all of that densities and get my hair cut. And I don't want non-meditator to touch my hair either. So she volunteered. They always volunteer. Somebody say, can I come and cut your hair? Oh, I'm sending somebody to come and cut your nails. And yeah, everything was like full service in one place. And so, and when she came and cut the hair, when she stand next to me, I kind of like, I feel the density in the chest. I say, what's happening in your respiratory system? She said, I have sinus for 27 years or 13 years. I've been helping people with all those years, numbers, 27 or 30 or 13 years. And then I say, okay, I sent her the light right away. And then I asked one person, came and get my essential oil for me. And then I just like naturally mix by my heart self. The more you are at ease, the more you connect with your heart self. The more you are so down in the analytical mind, not in joy. That's why law of attraction, the more joy, the more you manifest. Because in heaven, nobody's poor in heaven. And so, when you, and then I get the essential oil. Hold on. Whenever I get when I get the essential oil, and I would like get the bottle and I just mix it naturally and I put in bottle and give it to her. I say, when you go home, you can burn it and then like do sauna with it. I have 100 types of like essential oil, organic. And then she went home and she does that. And then she say the next day or 2 or 3, I don't remember, it's so long, like 2 years ago. And then when she went home, the next day, she texted to me, she said, the core of sinus, it's like the first time, the first day, mucus come out. Then purification. Mucus is like density, out that toxin. Could be from the thinking, could be from the environment, could be from food or drink, water. And so could be come from karma as well. Karma, that's why they attract certain place, environment, and people, and to have all that densities. And so, and then she went home and she like does that, and then mucus came out, and then she said something that's green or yellow came out, and then like it's got the core that's so hard and stiff came out within a few days, and then since then she was able to breathe naturally after at least 13 years. I think that person 27 years, and the other person she came to the retreat, and then day 3 I believe her daughter is a doctor, the doctor that saved a person during like traveling trip from America to Vietnam or back, but nobody could heal her from sinus. And then when she joined my meditation retreat, when I burned the oud wood, the organic oud wood, it's not about the oud, but it's about the energy. When she came, and then her nose started flowing, the chi energy started flowing. And then she practiced meditation for 2 or 3 days, and I clear her questions. When your mental is clear, also it helps your body clear, because they all connected. And then on day 3 or something, she said it's healed. She shared it. And I think I translated to English already. So that, and don't give so much importance to the body and the mind, right? Purify them, or purify them through meditation, or if there are ancient tools like ayahuasca, but find a pure source in the right place with the right people. Okay. Later on, I will operate retreats where I give people those for free. All of them for free. That's what I normally do. And I will create resources, and I'll be able to do that, because I don't believe in I believe in the law of the universe. In heaven, we don't charge people. We believe in the law. That's how I'm confident in the law of the universe. And I'm about to move to a place that I'm being called to go next. And every step of my journey is ordered. Cannot predict, but no attachment. It's just like constantly exploration, level up. Every step of my journey is foretold by the prophets around me. This life is to experience. It's to experience. What's coming next is like they say that this body transformed to the light body. I'll reborn. I'll share with you. It just keep on telling me, and just keep on showing up in my experience in the tarot 2 times in a row. And recently my higher self is so strong, I cannot do otherwise. I always follow that higher knowledge, and not this. Doesn't matter how this body and mind feel. And this body and mind, I would say to all of you, enjoy the taste of emotions while it lasts. Make it so beautiful, so deep in love, so deep in grace. Enjoy it while it lasts, because when you enter heaven, you won't get to taste the tears of grace and joy and appreciation of getting lost just to be found in this duality anymore. Enjoy it while it lasts. For my coming meditation retreat, I might not operate in the US, but I'll operate in the forest where people have access to it from around the world. I know different gates to my city, and this is not the only, right? And I will go to that place that I'm being called, and the universe already give me the signal and the information. More and more people, even from Vietnam, who will have access to that place and not necessarily to US. That's the infinite possibility, because the intention that people have, and it generates like wishes, all your wishes manifest. Make sure you know what you ask for. If it's for level up, ascending, your higher self will help you. If it's for truth, your higher self will help you. But if for this world, the contrast will come in, you know. And so there are things that recently I experienced on this journey, especially when I come to the Holy Lands. There are things about the people around me who kind of inspire me so toward love. It's just who I am right now. I don't see the world differently. It's just love. I see the greatness within everybody. I recognize them. Even though you might find that the reality is that they are not as pure or as, deserving. But no, I enjoy it, creating your version in the most beautiful way in my heart. And so recently, on my recent journey, there will be people, there was a roommate in this place, and I see that this person is very silent, and we would think that this person is weird, and so very introverted. And I would see in the heart self level, there are times that we see the spirits who attached to her dad not liberated, and I healed it, and she have a lot of trauma in her that's not yet healed, and I healed it time to time. At time, my reason mind would ask my heart self, why do I have to be here with these people? While at home, I don't have to do anything. I have all the luxury. I have everything given to me, coming to me. And I I don't have to lift my fingers as much to do all of this. But why do I have to be with this density instead of with loving, pure, unconditional love my team members? And then guess what I receive from my higher self. I'm that's because that's just how I designed this journey, so that I see the sorrow, so that I see the suffering of people out there. I get to feel it. Only then it naturally developed me to who I am today, and I'm grateful for it. So that is what universe been trying to tell me. And so, and then also on the other hand, when my team members, you know how sometimes when you live together for a while, and then people tend to have some routine, they're so used to seeing you that they don't really appreciate you. And then at the same time, I see how when I move away from my team members, They recognize that when I'm around them, their mind is more clear. Even though they don't sleep like a lot at night, but because so much energy, but they didn't know why. They have all the hours. But then they realize that, oh, when I'm not home, the energy is not the same. Oh, they started value my energy. They started appreciating and loving me and supporting me beyond ever. Beyond ever. They are grateful. And when we meet again, they will be a whole new different level. At time, like yesterday, I was crying because I see the spirit of Ra and Anubis. Like, if you see their soul, doesn't matter what their forms are. Like, doesn't matter how gross or how odd. But I see them for who they are and not what they claim themselves to be in this duality world. I love them unconditionally. And so I was crying. I enjoyed the tears of love. I said, this is so fleeting. This world is so fleeting. I don't even get enough time to embrace them while I'm with them, It's so fleeting, and I'm moving to the next exploration already. It's like complete. The sky today is clear. And all the spirits this morning, they talked to me. Like, in a beautiful way. I thought they would be sad, but they are supporting me 100%, and the light warriors will follow me. And so the love of my team members and I are stronger than before. And so when I'm outside of my soul family, outside being so spoiled by my team members who love and appreciate me unconditionally, and I went to associate with the energies that are different, and it has developed me to this love and understanding, unconditional love. It could be the righteous that they've been doing on the background that we don't experience and see them in person, but I just see that when I'm on this land, I just keep on coming back and loving them unconditionally, just like the way my team members love me. It has developed me to who I am by just feeling their pain and suffering. And then this morning, yesterday when I hang out to the river, and then I come back, and the person that normally that I judge, and then oh, this person is so weird, and so when I come in all of a sudden, I see the person is mopping the floor, cleaning, and I say, oh, this is why all these days the ground is so clean inside. I recognize them, and I see everything with love. Meditate, be in the right frequency in nature, and you should get to know the ancient knowledge. Eat the things that are from heaven, which are moving you beyond this physical. Okay, only when you're beyond the physical, you experience the higher self and higher. Crazy are those who have not worked on themselves, and they never get to see their mind. That is just the case example. Some people, when they first see their spirit, they being cursed, yelled at, but work on yourself, and I will develop the tools to help in all directions that I can for free, just like I've been doing. Because I just mimic heaven. How heaven do, I do it here. Okay. And then I recognize all the beautiful things. I'm already advanced in my meditation, but a lot of time I have to meditate to keep my frequency high, right? To purify all the densities, not mine, but all energies that head toward me. And when I went and saw that, oh, that has so much light. And when I take it, I know, oh, it's purified my energy. And so it's purified, it's move you it's melt the human part. And I see exactly, oh, this is what used to take me like a long meditation to get to. So I know exactly what that is. So that is the mushroom. The rye, there's rye, berry, like from the plant. It's I tried in the place where it's legal, and that when I take it, it also melts the body. It gives you more clarity and conscious, like more clarity beyond the body. But that was time that I try what's called, I try everything. Only then I understand everything because I'm not afraid of anything. Then I can speak it and help people in our perspectives. Some people, they experience things over and over again, but they don't know what that is. What does that do to their body? You know? Then only with love, you're willing to do things that you, but I see frequencies. I'm not. When you have like, when you know the truth, you don't live by scare, like by fear. And so when I tried like marijuana, it's called marijuana, which is the plant extract from the plant. How bad is it? It's nature. It's extracted from plant, pure, organic. When I tried it, before I tried it, my team members said it will make the Akashic records say it make people dance a lot. And then okay, let's see how I'm gonna dance. And I take it and start like I see the head started moving, right? And then I said I talked to the person. I said, why do you make me dance like a snake? Like, no, I don't like. I like it. Kind of have like the white cloudy energy. To many people out there, it's already good enough for them, you know. But to me, I'm not for just pleasure itself. I'm for the wisdom itself, the ultimate wisdom itself. It's also higher level. The marijuana is also higher level compared to him. It's legal where I tried it. It's already higher, like frequency compared to human, but it is like, it's to me it's like moving lower. It makes the consciousness more dull. When back then I tried wine, I don't like the taste. But then I tried it. We play card on the New Year, right? Who lose, they drink wine. I guess I don't play good cards then, not specialized then. So I end up like drinking whole lot of wine, and then the person next to me, Crystal, she drinking a whole lot of wine. At that time, I saw her brain, I saw my brain, it moving like a turtle, and we laugh, very slow motion, like it's very slow for me. When you see life in a higher perspective, and you are so used to seeing life from higher perspective, you just don't settle for things that are grosser level, you know. To me, it's like that. To me, I would say my goal is like for people to understand and have perfect clarity, not cloudy. I'm not looking bad on anything. Everyone have their own evolution and things and their right to experience their life, but I'm just sharing from my perspective. And I tried that 2 times, and then even like people give for me for free, I don't take it because like, no, it's low on my consciousness. I don't take it. I don't take them for pleasure or for curiosity. I take them to explore how that can help people out there ascend to higher level evolution of consciousness, clarity of higher self, of the purest self, you know. And so, yeah, that's my experience. I tried 2 times. It made me happy and it made me want to dance, but I just didn't like it. Because I see that frequency. We saw it before. And I would ask the expert and he said, yeah, it makes you dance. It's the truth. We saw it. And when I enter all those Akashic records, we close bad doors, we open good doors. And those who use will experience things that are extraordinary that before they never experienced. Everything is collective. The more you depend on your level of purity of returning home, you'll be able to see, connect, and shift. Depend on your level of light you'll be able to have authority, because that's your source, that's where you come from, that's who you are at the origin. That's called supreme enlightenment. But then they saw that this form itself will be reborn, like transformed to completely different form that we just keep on seeing. My team member, they just keep on explaining to me the beauty. And then recently, I saw it once, right? But recently, it's like more like crystalline. The bright is from the inside, not the outside. And everything looked like the shyness of the diamond, but diamond doesn't even have that clarity of that light. Automatically shine, purest reflection of diamond. It's beautiful. When I saw it once before, I want to see over and over and over again. And then recently, that time is manifesting. It just keep on showing more and more. In the tarot, it's a reborn twice. And then I said, why do I have to go through that? But then recently it's become clear. Reborn, but in a transformation way. Not okay. Back then we saw when Jesus was reborn to a higher self form. Buddha reborn in a different way. Every journey is different. Okay, Buddha back then when he was like sitting on that Bodhi tree, he sitting underneath of that Bodhi tree, by the Bodhi tree, and he meditate and attain enlightenment, and then he stand up and then glow, change completely. The form become the thing that all the scriptures they praise until this day. It just keep on showing. Like I'm just sharing. Let's see if it's how it unfolds. I love you all. And so I saw that back then, because like when I experienced, I kept it to me a long time already. But since recently I saw a legit guy that's on Joe Rogan show and Lex Fitman show, the show that interview Elon Musk, that interview Mike Tyson, that interview all the like good people out there, amazing, I mean like top in the game out there. And then I kind of feel like it's time to speak about it. There were times in my meditation that I see Jesus back then when he was on the cross. At that time he's not the mundane body. He is that higher self. Above him is a spaceship. Above Buddha always the spaceship, because that's the civilization that they came from. And that they have their higher self, which is already connected. Okay? Light. But for those who have the eye to see, that's why they see the star in the sky. Yeah, like that. And this is like too much information, but I would say you can look in terms of fiction. But let's see how fiction reveal. So the analytical mind only perceive what they know or based on the fabric that they know, but it's off of good, bad, right, wrong. But the more you're free from this, the more you see infinite possibility. And it's, I don't know about you, but infinite possibility and miracles is my journey, every step of my journey. And so we saw that everything was like life, movement of life, energy, that oneness. That's why he had complete love. Doesn't even have like generate like a screaming sound, not like a movie. No, that's not what I saw. And then when I look into, when recently I saw a guy, I just knew it. And recently I saw a guy on Joe Rogan, and then Lex Fitchman, and then they talk that guy, what's his name? He's I'll send the link, but he does talk about like Jesus used like psychedelic. I don't just say, I don't just listen to anybody. I saw it in my experience, and I saw how Buddha back then, he was in the forest and he would like, because there was no food at that time, he would pick the leaves that's like ayahuasca. His higher self before enlightenment already so intuitive, you know. At that time he already attained certain level of concentrations. He automatically picked them before he drink the bowl of milk, and then he sit and meditate. Well, too much information, but with love, with all the experience that I have experienced about the body mind previously to this discovery, that I believe will help many, and according to the words of Elon Musk and many others, which I'm about to share, how psychedelic heal people and case scenarios and all the information that you need to hear, then you would know that who are the people who work by greatness, who just want to experience peace and level up for the whole, because we know in the deepest level that's who we are, that's where we come from. And when you suffer, I cannot live happy, I feel you, you know. So, and that's all the enlightened masters, that's what they do at all time. You look and you see. Okay, recently I'm very pure at heart. Like, I don't, let's just like the Gould example that I say earlier. I'll give you some more example. Like, you know, back then there were people who tell me about like diamond, and like one person told me like, you know, that diamond, when you buy and sell it, and then actually the value increase, they make profit out of it. I didn't even question about it because I trust people. And that's my perspective at that time. Okay, and then I would buy and exchange because I think it's good for them. It's increased the value. My mind is pure. You might say whatever, but that's just because I think it's good for them. And every time I buy an exchange, I get a bigger one. Most of the time, double value, because I think it's good for them. And then one time they become like mad. They say, "You exchange so much." I said, "Isn't that what's good for you?" He said, "No, I'm gonna block your account." You know, it's just misunderstanding. It's just different perspectives, and that's what people in the world are fighting, judging one another. You know, what for? If you want to fight for love, fight for peace, fight for justice. Don't fight for small stuff, because sometimes it's not even important to the other person in a higher frequency, you know. I can buy double, but this guy, the manager of that Costco, he only care about like you are exchanging, but he doesn't look like I'm exchanging a double value. You know, it's just different perspective. So recently, I tell you, my mind's clear. I don't even pay attention to what's happened. Because what's happening in the world, it's not. I don't have the things that are connecting me with them, you know, with that. Because I'm so focused on raising the positivity. But recently, it has become so extreme, and then there are even the light people who speak about it. Just kind of get my attention, but for me to focus on the lower densities, like, it's not my world, you know. It's like I have to really dive in there. And so I kind of heard about something that say, oh, back then, I heard about it, and correct me if what I read is not true, but they said back then Muhammad chopped the head of people and like rape, right? So this is my perspective. Because we can see the past, we see. But the thing is, I don't care about, like, you know how everything is connected in this world. Everything is so connected, and let's say I am the reflection of you. That's why I can feel your blocked nose, and I can meditate, and you are healed after days that you cannot heal yourself. That. What I care is the truth. The truth is what? I want to know your heart self. I want to know what your light. Do you have light? Are you operated by light? That's all I care. And there are some things that say I might speak harsh words. But who would see that the harsh words is with greatness and with love, with a whole lot of light that will shift that drowsiness or that deep delusion that with like subtler words, they don't wake up, you know. I only care about if you have the light and you do things. Don't mimic anybody. Make sure, like, go with your own heart and feelings. You don't mimic the sages or the leaders. If it's something, okay, this is what I see. I'll just share it in what I'm saying. I believe every one of you are looking for freedom. Every single one of you, doesn't matter what background you come from. You're looking for freedom. You're looking for peace. You're looking for safety. You even want to go to heaven just for safety and happiness and peace, yeah? So that's what you want, not fighting. When you fight, you suffer, don't you see? When you fight, you receive the fruits, don't you see? I saw in the law is law, right? It's not my opinion. I saw how Buddha and Jesus didn't do any of that, didn't have to fight, because I see who the higher self of who is. But then, because, like, did you notice in a cartoon that I watched, where there were parts that Muhammad, people throw the stone on Muhammad and he passed out, something like that. So, it's not about everyone, the human, when it's come to human, they make mistake. God doesn't make mistake, okay? But when it comes to human, at times they make mistake, and they have to pay for the karma. They have to pay for the karma. you know. But how many people know that at the time that they pay for karma, they already recognize and grow from that, you know? Doesn't matter, like for all of you right now, whatever you have done in the past, I believe many of you already grown from those. Already, sometimes you ask for forgiveness. A lot of people, everybody on my channel do. You ask for forgiveness. You recognize things from higher perspective. Could be through meditation, could be through concentration, through prayers, through chanting, or through like the help of ancient tribe knowledge. The tribe, they are from the pure ones. If you're pure heart, you want to track them. They are from my city of Shambhala, and yeah. So, and I'll come back to that. Yeah. As human, do you know that even Buddha, he meditate every morning to purify himself so that he have the energy to keep on radiating that higher self knowledge to others? Yeah. There were speeches that say some beings at times they were sin. But I see that Muhammad, he has the white light and he fight for God. He protect truth, he protect God. And that's his intention. Could be that sometimes he make mistake, but he has to pay the karma. Everybody have to follow that law. Let's say if you violate God's will, you receive punishment, right? But in Jesus' case, it's different. In Jesus' case, he designed like that because he want his light to shine to the darkest parts of humanity as a collective, so that people remember him to this day. And so he come back and change them, the last part, and it's for good. It's for heaven. Okay, so just forgive them, forgive people. You know, everything happens for a reason. Like if you see cause and effect, you see karma, you will know, you will see things more clear. But I would say to all beings out there who involved in like war, you should try to connect with your higher self and see, observe what your higher self or God say to you, what your God self, higher self say to you. Only when you are free from the body, you know the truth. That is your version in heaven. That's where you're going to. If you see and it gives you a middle finger, you know that you're on a bad track. You know, shift it, change it, and then you be complimented, just like Joe Rogan, you know. That is the judgment, that is the scale. That is the symbol that Ra and Anubis hold the key of life. And they give it to me. I know exactly who they are. And every step of my journey is foretold. Back then they say like your divine eye, or like the eye that all seeing, will open, and it did. And then now the next step is like your total form will transform to a masterpiece, like you know. And in my knowledge, it would transform at the same time humanity transform to high level of light. And when we reach the some level of frequency, we reach the higher civilization. We could surpass civilizations and, you know, attain heaven on earth, like the new heaven here. Depend on who, like, because you might call the Messiah as God, it's the purest. Purest, what level of heaven? the highest. You have infinite potential, and the Bible, the scripture already written it, you know. So you will not just question about level 1 or 2 or 3 civilizations. You will ascend. But that's why I'm just keep on sharing the tools that will help you ascend. Meditation, ancient medicine, to heal, to teach you how to love, and how to live pure, authentic, and truthful to the truth, to God. That's where you came from. I see that when people take psychedelic, they experience grace, love, healing, heal even from depression, all kind of disease. Elon Musk himself say, and I will have other scientists say. Scientist Brian Greene, you know who gave him the psychedelic to try? According to his video, which I will share, the Queen of Holland, Netherlands, right? Yeah. And when I look into energy field, this queen and the king, they all live a very happy life. They have the circle like twin flame. I can see the Akashic record. Happy people. That's why the country is one of the richest. You know? You see that smile? Since they're young to this day. They are the one who gave that doctor, scientist, Brian Greene, the psychedelic. And when he took it, when he went home, and then he has to go hold on to the bed, and he asked his wife, tie me up, you know, because like he was out of the body mind, and then experienced something that's higher, that later on you can find the videos where he keep on coming speak about it. In a way, you can sense it, he complimented. And all of these guys, Elon Musk, Led Friedman, Joe Rogan, in a way, you can tell they compliment it and they want to educate people about it. And then there was one doctor in the show of Lex Friedman. And then like, it's kind of like the interviewer asked him to go all in. He said, no, I have some reputation to keep. But he really want to dive deep in. Because every time people say that, oh, you are drunk, you are crazy, or blah, blah. No. You see, I will give you all the example, and you tell me if these guys are top in the games or not. By the level of clarity, of their ability to handle things. Elon Musk, look. And I researched based on Wall Street Journal, Elon Musk and the guy that's one of the co-founder at Google. Wall Street Journal claim that they have kind of like, they throw like a mushroom, like psychedelic party or something, you know? Only with greatness people do that. And when I look into all of these guys, they are bright and they have the light of the soul, connected soul. And that's why I share with you all of this, okay, with my love. And there are things that just like I say, this one hand, people can use it to harm or people can use it to help. Just that same tool, you don't know how many versions has been created, like for profit. And there are times that a lot of time people try to hide it from the truth, because if everyone become awakened, then they experience heaven within, they love, they don't want to fight, then it's not of their advantage. I'm saying it because I see that all the dimensions is destroyed already and it's manifesting. And so may all beings realize the truth and live a meaningful, happy, beautiful life. In heaven, you are not poor. Don't try to get people's money or blah, 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 so that you can be rich. this civilization 0 is not even compared to the poorest level, the poorest person in level 1 civilization. Because when you are like higher civilizations, you manifest, you create by thoughts. You don't have to abuse people for money, for fame, for name, and you never have true love. You know, people might please you, blah 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 blah, but no, you cannot find true love when you are around people who don't know how to love themselves and who don't know how to connect with the beautiful soul. With people who don't know how to ascend to higher level of consciousness, of unity, of God that created and govern and give life to everything. You know? Okay, that is that. And there are people who don't know how to honor themselves. They will not know how to honor you. It's, you know, like, have that. Work on your life. Create and project the heaven that you want to see in the world. You will see your body transform, your financial level up, your health level up, your beauty level up, your blessings level up. And you will meet the people that's more matching your frequency. And yeah, that's how you create. But I would say just project the highest version, the highest beauty that you came with, and to help people, inspire people to together create heaven on earth. Love you all. You're amazing. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Now I'm gonna use that. Now I'm gonna use the intro song, and let's practice. Today is Thanksgiving. I want you to generate thanks to your family, your mother, your father, brothers and sisters, all the things that you feel like blessed in your life. You know, generate like thank. That's my everyday ceremony. Like generate thank you to whatever you thank you for, because the more you are free from the ego and you love life, you thank you God, the more you are free from the body. And when you live a life for others, for higher purpose, for the unity, for the one, for the truth, you are beyond your ego, and by that you experience higher peace, happiness, and blessings. You know, that's the key since memorial. Okay, now practice. Pay attention to all your loved ones, okay? And all the things around you, all your experiences, and expect the greatest miracles ahead. today I will live stream Vietnamese at 7. Okay, I want to really give all of my love to this. This is a very controversial topic, and I see why, because it will move human to a higher level of civilization. And so all the tribes are ready. Oh, didn't you hear that? They say in the Mayan, when everything is so dark or whatever, like the underground folks will come forth. No, we see that. Shambhala, everything is ready. People just need to wake up. You know? I was like crying this morning looking at all of this, like all the things that I was told since I was little, before I was born. Always there are prophets, always there like predictions around like every step of my journey. Back then my mom, then recently my team members, and I'm just amazed like all of this, how it's unfolding. Mwah, 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 mwah. Love you all. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Something like that. I don't remember that word by word. It's just not my thing. Because like it's just not my thing. I'm here to create beautiful things and new things, and not to repeat others. You know, repeating others to me is just like one day I will never have a like, because right now, let's say, like, that's why you see that I'm very not like expert in repeating others, because it's just not my thing. I love to create. I love to share the things that from higher perspective. Okay. Love you all. I will have live stream in Vietnamese at 7. At 7 meaning at 10 over there in Vietnam time. Tammie sẽ nói phát thoại tiếng Anh lúc mà 10 giờ sáng của Việt Nam. Ok, một tiếng nữa. We love you. I will tell you a funny story that they recently send me funny story every day now. And it's okay. Here it is. Get ready for it. This funny story will be for today, and then yeah, there are 3. I have people send me funny stories like every day, and then I pick them and I share. I pick the best one, and then some people, they are supposed to tell funny stories, but like when they send funny stories, people have angry face. People like have angry icon. I have angry icon on every story that I say, because it's kind of like it's protect her frequency, which is not well, she's pure. How I say is pure, but a lot of times she's misunderstood. Okay, let's protect her that way. Okay, there's 3 guys. They lost in the desert. Not desert, okay? They lost in the desert. And so they happened to meet Aladdin and the lamb. You know the lamb? Aladdin and lamb. That's why I say Aladdin, so that you notice the lamb. I forgot a B or P, but 3 guys got lost in the desert and they saw Aladdin and the lamb. And Aladdin came, such glory, right? At that time when they are so thirsty and hungry, so tired, no water at all, they're so hungry, so desperate that they are connected with the higher self, so that they forget the pain of the body and the mind. That's my word. And then when they see Aladdin, Aladdin asked the first guy, "What is your wish?" The first guy say, "My wish is to return home. I'm so hungry. I'm so tired." Yeah, And then that one guy arrived home right away. And Aladdin asked the second guy, what do you want? The second guy say, I want to go home. I'm so desperate, like so tired, and I have nothing to do over here. This is a very bad situation in my life. And then this guy also come home. And then to the third guy, and this guy say, I feel so lonely. All of the two guys came home already. I want my two friends come back here with me. I think I laughed before all of you, but you get it? They're so tired and desperate, and one guy asked Aladdin to send him home, and then your wish is my command, you come home. And then second guy asked to come home, and then you come home, and then it's just like 2 minutes. It's just like 30 seconds for each. And then the third guy say, all of my two friends are gone. I want them back. And then the other two friends come back before they even get to drink water, or before they even arrive their home to drink water or like eating something. So be careful with who you're traveling with and what you wish for, okay? And the third guy, do not let the other two first guy know your wish. We love you.